Problematic.
Oh, right. When I said I wanted something not problematic, I didn't mean cocoa melon.
So, it's not problematic enough?
No, but it's...
It's not dramatic enough. As if the last year hasn't already filled that quota.
Exactly. Last year was hard on them. But they're humans, and we love to distract ourselves from drama by looking at other people's drama.
That's true. We do love the cheese man.
Exactly. Distract them from their rage and despair by showing them other people's rage and despair. I think the news has that covered.
You're right, that might be a bit much, but a healthy helping of something serious to remind them that life's not always rainbows, but it's also not always feverishly baking loaf after loaf of sourdough until your hands go numb and the timer breaks and so you forget what day it is and you start baking by smell and then you go on TikTok to learn a new dance.
Julian!
What?
Come back to us. There's no bread here. There's no need to be inside.
Oh. Sorry. Kneading was such an essential part of the process that I might have hyper-focused on it when I was baking.
Oh. I don't even think kneading is needed.
Did you skip the sourdough part of quarantine?
No, Julian. I was there, baking with the rest of them. I was never debased myself enough to actually knead dough.
Stop right there. Kneading is most necessary to the process.
Julian, it was quarantine, not 12th century England. Kneading was not needed.
Kneading is most certainly needed, my friend. It is the entire foundation of the process.
The only thing I'm ever needing is a man.
I cannot believe you would dismiss the age-old tradition of kneading bread.
Age-old traditions, Julian, shouldn't cause panic attacks. Okay, all right. Bless your little traumatized heart. I'd love to sit here and help you heal, but we're not going to figure this out by arguing to knead or not to knead.
Hamlet! Oh, yes.
Good show. Hey, talk about cheese.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end in the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream, there's luck. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, proud man's contumely, pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life. But that, the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than to fly to others we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er by the pale cast of thought, and enterprise of great pitch and moment. Disregard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now. The fair Ophelia, nymph, and thy orisons be all my sins remembered.